The amount of fine dust generated at the industrial factories shares as much as about 75% of the domestic fine dust emissions. More than ever before, it is a time to desperately need the dust collecting apparatus, which can remove a large quantity of dust generated from the industrial fields. DaeSung-jtech Company Limited has researched continuously to remove the fine dust of such industrial fields and developed a new dust collecting apparatus condensed by the accumulated technical skills. And now, we introduce dust collecting apparatus using variable centrifugal force and bag filter with large capacity efficiency and stable structure. Dust collecting apparatus using variable centrifugal force and bag filter is composed of the upper part with cylindrical shape and lower part with funnel shape. And at the lower part, dust collecting apparatus using centrifugal force with hopper shape is installed. And at the upper part, dust collecting apparatus using bag filter using multiple filter cloths is installed. When external air, including moat, flows into inlet, formed at the lower part of the cylindrical shape, heavy dust becomes to sink by centrifugal force, and light dust becomes to rise together with air. At this time, the dust which has sunk down becomes to be put into the collecting bin, formed at the very bottom of the funnel shape. At the same time, the light dust which has risen together with air becomes to move to the dust collecting apparatus using bag filter at the upper part, and the light dust which climbed upwards from the lower side of the cone becomes to pass through multiple filter bags through above-mentioned air vent of the dust collecting apparatus using bag filter. The air purified at the filter bag through above process is emitted into the atmosphere through the above-mentioned outlet, and remaining dust is filtered by the filter bag filter cloth. The important matter is here. The filter cloth of the dust collecting apparatus of DaeSung-jtech is composed of the outer filter part and inner filter part. So, the air which flows into above-mentioned air vent passes through while moving between outer filter part and inner filter part, and the dust becomes to adhere to the surface of the filter part. In this way, the air which flows into the inner side of the filter cloth becomes to keep stable flow, and at the same time, as dust is filtered through the wider surface area of the outer-inner filter part, the larger filtration effect can be obtained. In addition, as a rotating duct installed around the axis of the center of the partition plate takes on the role of sucking out air while connected to each fixed duct, the dust filtered by the filter cloth shall be removed through dust discharge tube. At this time, unlike other dust collecting apparatus, the dust collecting apparatus of DaeSung-jtech becomes to connect connecting tube, which can recirculate the dust into the inlet at the dead end of the dust discharge tube, installed by connecting to the outside. At connecting tube, high-pressure air blower is installed together to shake off the dust which adhered to the filter cloth while sucking air quickly. In this way, the dust which fell from the filter cloth together with air by air blower moves to the inlet through dust discharge tube and connecting tube, and the previous series of filtration process shall be repeated. This is to repeat the process which separates and collects the adhered dust, which was not removed by the filter cloth again, and it can remove even the remaining slight dust completely. Like this, dust collecting apparatus using variable centrifugal force and bag filter with large capacity efficiency and stable structure is the best product of DaeSung-jtech, which has more and more improved the dust filtration function of the dust remaining at the filter cloth through reverse suction of air, as well as its stable structure of variable centrifugal force. In the future too, DaeSung-jtech will keep change in a better direction based on the progressive and active thinking and the best technical skills.